And we're live.
Hello, good people out there. How is everyone doing? Please say hello as you are joining in. Let us know you are here, baby. Because that's the way. I like it. That's the way.
I don't know the words, y'all.
Me either. All I know is that's the way. I like it. That's it.
I'm gonna try
After
to
that, I'm
fake it
done.
till I make it, but it wasn't working.
I hope everyone had a good Christmas.
Yes, sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? It was terrible. Let us say a prayer. Let us pray. Amen. All right.
She said, I'm here, but I'm leaving when y'all discuss best man. Is it going to be a way that we know how to tune you back in?
Probably. Why are you so late watching it? That's the question.
Right.
Everybody in the world.
Days off that you could have watched it. And it was so good. So good. I moved my mic. It was so good. Whenever I watched the first episode, I was like, oh my God, this is good. I moved. And I watched it. I was stuck. What the hell?
Now something happening where it's going in and out.
All right,
let me come back when I feel like y'all done. You gonna feel it. Your butt gonna be asleep. You gonna feel nothing.
All right, hopefully that fixed it.
Hopefully. All right, we're gonna play the intro. As we play it, please share. And we'll be back in this piece.
Hello, welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Miss Chasi B.
And I'm Sunshine. Welcome. welcome to another episode. Terry said her spirit will tell. Can your spirit tell Chasi to quit doing that voice? Your spirit
That's my sexy voice. That's my sexy voice.
Me and y'all let her know if it's working, please. I beg you. Let her know if it's sexy or not.
Let me know.
Anywho, please do us a favor, share, follow, comment along. Let us know what you think about these good topics, etc. We thank y'all so much for joining. Per usual, we got a little bit of good, a little bit of shade, a little bit of ratchet. And Chasi be figuring out life over there. All right, we're going to start with our foreplay. And first is Chasi B's foreplay. Bachelor, you're not.
Or no.
You're not.
I'm on my way to a first date right now, and I have 4 roses because there will be 5 women, and I'm going to have them battle it out Bachelor style. Met them all on Hinge, and none of them know that this is about to happen.
I would never choose somebody the way that you just treated me.
One of them was really fast and another was really strong. I understand why what I did was wrong.
Probably should have rethought that. This is not TV, sir. This is real life.
So I love these videos because my plan is to take all of my favorite guys that I met in 2022 or before, because some people that came back, and I'm just gonna put them all in a room. Either we can all be together, or we're gonna figure this out. Y'all can fight it out. It's gonna be one or the other. I see nothing wrong with what the man does.
She on one week with 2 black eyes and a busted lip. Y'all know.
I'm like, one of them was fast.
One of them was strong. Now I know why I did it wrong. You should have known that before you got there. You had to get your butt kicked to know that.
I see nothing wrong with what he done. I felt like it was a good idea. People go on The Bachelor all the time. It was nothing.
But they
wrong
know
with
they
that.
going on The Bachelor.
Well, they know they was on Hinge. It was nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
Everybody out here fighting for their love.
Oh, okay. See, I'm glad I ain't in these days because people like her. I can't do it. Okay.
I'm doing it.
Can't do it. Oh, golly. Don't share your location with somebody or something.
It's gonna be live. Y'all know where I'm at.
Oh God, not live. That's gonna make it even worse.
It makes it even better. It'd be good for the podcast.
You
Great
not only
content.
gonna embarrass them in front of a whole bunch of other men, you gonna do it on this good internet.
It's good content for the podcast.
I do not agree with this show. So whenever you sue, keep
for
me
the love of
there.
Chasi. For the love of Chasi.
Whenever you sue,
that's what we're gonna call
Sunshine
it.
had nothing to do with it. Okay, just putting that out there.
She knew about it. She be tuned in. She be like, I don't want nobody to know I'm watching, but I watch it.
If I watch, I gotta watch from somebody else's profile.
So you saying you would watch?
I neither confirm nor deny. I did not have relations with that woman. Okay.
I did not inhale. Doggone it.
I'm gonna be right over there at Vern house though. Like put up on the screen.
Right, put it on the TV.
Ambulance on standby. Okay. He don't have the ambulance. He got the hook up.
On the TV, screenshot on the TV so everybody can see it. Just look like it's coming from your truck.
Right, that part. I don't want no parts. Okay. Whenever they testify that I knew, I'm gonna say I wasn't even near nothing. Near her. Nowhere. Okay.
That's me watching Crazy in Love on Zeus with Krishan and Blueface. I don't want nobody to know I be watching it. But I watch it. It's so ghetto.
Why? You know what? That rolls right into my foreplay. I was on Twitter, and right now on Twitter, the thing that's going around is things we leaving in 2022. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And one of them is
we do need to leave them in 2022.
And Blueface in 2022. It's too much.
It is.
I don't even feel sorry for nobody no more. It's just past the point of
it's too right. Like both of them are 100% toxic, and it's too much. But it's so good to look at, and I can't. It's like a train wreck. It's a train wreck that I can't turn from, and I'm gonna keep looking at it. It ain't my problems.
It's sad. Another thing they said to leave in 2022. Please leave BBLs in 2022.
Leave the bad ones in 2022.
I ain't
go to a good doctor.
Leave them in 2022. Okay, ladies. Let's just start with the super small waist and the big butt. It just ain't right.
Tiara, they already have their show.
That's what she's talking about.
Zeus. It's on Zeus. It's called Crazy in Love, girl. I send you my login.
I can't. No.
I will send you my login, Tiara, because somebody else needs to look at this train wreck with me. It's a train wreck that you can't turn from. You're like, it's just stupid for me to be watching this. But I'm going to keep watching it because I want to know how it's going to play out. Even though we already know how it's going to play out. I'll send you my login, child. Just ask for it.
I can't. Don't ask
to remind me.
Please don't ask for it. She said, ooh, oh, Lord. She too excited. Just for that, I'm just gonna randomly shout out Tourette style stuff that happened in Best Man. If you take that
if I feel like she gonna do that, Tiara, I'll talk over her. I will talk over her.
I'm just playing. That would be sad. Another thing that said, somebody said leave lace in 2022. Bring back leave out and clip ins. Well, I don't think it's still a weave is a weave. A weave is a weave.
Why do they care? Why do people care so much about what somebody else is doing, child? But I mean, hey, the leave out, you're gonna mess up your hair. The lace, you might mess up.
Way.
Yeah,
all look can be bad for you. Like, I mean, I wear weave, so I say teach his own, do what you want to do. But
what you want to do?
But a weave is a weave. You didn't say leave weave alone. You said leave lace out.
I will just say, don't say lace wear when we see the lace there. That's what I want to leave. Leave that.
They might not know.
You saw it.
Some of them leave outs used to be real too. You know good and well your hair was looking crunchy rock right here at the top.
Child.
You got that super straight on the side. And
I remember one time I had got a sew-in and went to CIAA, and the sew-in was beautiful. I still have the before pictures. It was beautiful. Hair was amazing. Shout out to Romika in Durham. But anyway, we went to, I think it was in Raleigh. It was either Raleigh or Charlotte. I can't remember if it had moved yet, but it had rained that day, and my natural hair was like, whoosh, and I tried my best to get it back as straight as possible. And that was like the first night we was there, and we was there for 2 nights. The rest of the other nights, I was like miserable because I was like, this leave-in is not leaving in what it's supposed to leave in. That's what it was like. I was so mad. I was like so over it. And it rained. We got there the first night. We had a ball the first night. And on the way back to the hotel, it decided to rain, like pour down rain. And I had nothing. And my hair was up here, Florida Evans.
Hashtag done. Not Florida. That's the super tight. Now you ain't got the super tight hair now. I got the super tight hair. Okay, it's looking like that right now, but it is. No, it's not. Sierra said BBL's already on the way out. Cardi got her butt decreased, and those Kardashians. I didn't know Cardi did, but I did know that Kim did, right?
I didn't know that because I thought Kim always said that she didn't have a plastic surgery.
She never confirmed nor denied. That's what Kim did. Okay, she like that's between me and my daughter.
I didn't know. So everybody following Michelle. Everybody want to reduce.
Well, K Michelle went in somebody's motel room. Excuse me, wasn't even a hotel. It was a motel.
Did she?
With the outside doors. Yeah, she got that thing done. That thing wasn't professionally done. I don't think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be mixing her up with somebody.
Now I do know that a couple of people have did that, but I didn't know K Michelle was one of those. I just know that she was one of the first like celebs that publicly said that she was taking hers out, and she was telling about all the issues and stuff that she had about it, which I applaud her for even speaking up because a lot of people don't speak up about it. They just will change up the script and then be like, everybody need to do this. She was like, no, these are the issues that I'm having. This is why I'm taking it out. This is my journey. And I love that about her.
Right. Yeah, it was illegal. She called it a black market butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was illegal, but
I never knew that. Okay.
See, she got it done when she was just up and coming, I guess. And She just kept it along the way or something. I think she may have additionally went to a doctor to get more, but that doctor should have said, "Nah, bro, you got to start over.
You need to fix this first."
Right. I think she had something added. Maybe. I don't really know. I like K. Michelle, but I ain't gonna say I follow her to a T. But it was a mess either way. Is that all of them? That's all I had. And then it was a whole bunch on Twitter, but the only one I wanted to show, this one actually made sense. This leaving 2022 actually made sense. It's a good way to lead a segment. So let me move my banner. It says toxic friendships / relationships, the expectation of others, trying to please everyone, putting on a mask in front of others, fear of failure, and the pressure to be perfect. Ooh. We all suffer from most of these.
Child.
For real.
I think everybody suffer from all of these, even if they don't want to admit it. Even if we don't want to admit it as a whole, I think everybody is 1 through 6.
Yeah. Most definitely. I don't know if I have any toxic relationships / friendships right now, but I have had it. Most definitely. I don't think I have none right now.
I'm pretty sure I do, but don't realize it. It's the point of realizing this ain't healthy.
Mm-hmm. This ain't healthy at all. All right, that's the end of our foreplay. We made it through. What you want to do first?
Do we want to do Ratchet
Theater?
Yeah, we can do Ratchet Theater first.
All right, we're gonna start off with Ratchet Theater. You feel special, don't you?
Sunshine be showing up and showing out. Kudos to her. I promise y'all this podcast would not run if it wasn't for her. Okay. So we're going to start a new segment. It's going to be called Ratchet Theater with Chasi B. And these are things that I either find on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, Twitter, whatever. And I am going to read it to y'all. So this week's Ratchet Theater is about a girl that brought a PS5 for a guy. Hey, how was your day? I miss you. My day is the same as always is. And oh, okay. It's been a few months since we started dating, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but we haven't been on one date. So, can we go to the movies this weekend? You can chime in anytime. Can we go to the movies this weekend? I'll see. And why do you keep commenting under your ex's post? I already told you that makes me uncomfortable. I'm okay with you guys being friends, but you don't have to make it so obvious. Also, I'm fine with paying. I just want to spend some time with you.
It's helpful.
Me and my ex just friends. If you don't like it, that's on you.
I agree.
It just seems embarrassing, but maybe I'm overreacting. You know, I trust you. I just don't want to lose you. What you doing? Minding my business. You don't have to be so rude, bro. What am I doing? So she then sends a picture of herself and she asks, can I get your opinion on this? You look all right, I guess. Could be better. She then sends a series of messages talking about him and his ex, how they was making posts on TikTok, and how he had been at her house. He was denying everything, and everything, he was still being dry as hell. So then she comes back and she says, I'm over here looking stupid, being happy with you. I even offered to pay for our first date because it's been months. You didn't even get me anything for my birthday. I got my own shit going on, dude. I told you this before. I would have been happy with a handwritten card or a pic of us, literally free. So then it was nothing. That was it. That was on TikTok. Then we come with an update after a whole bunch of people done went on her ass and told her that she need to leave this man alone. Mm-hmm. So then she comes back and she's like, you know what? So we got to switch up her tone because sis is mad now. Mm-hmm. You don't appreciate me. No need to send no long paragraph. I'll focus on me and I hope your dog piss in your cereal. You can't even do the bare minimum. The fuck you mean I can't do the bare minimum? I don't like how you treat me. Man, shut the fuck up. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing but have fun on that PS3. So then he was like, what you mean? I'm gonna do right, babe. Chill out, for real. Go to hell. I hope your dog piss in your cereal. I'm back outside, bitch. Have a good life. He said, pick up the phone. You going to ignore me? You know what? Fuck you then. The end.
Encore. Well, I'm glad she figured out before she gave him the PS5.
Right, and I honestly don't know if she gave him the PS5. It never really, well, I saw it on somebody else's TikTok. I stole it from somebody else. But when I went on there and I was trying to go through to see if he actually got the PS5, I never really seen that. So I don't know if he actually got the PS5. But either way, ma'am, you never went out on a date with him. Why is he your boyfriend? And why the hell did you buy him a PS5?
Right. And talking about I'll pay for it and everything. And I'm like, which ain't nothing wrong with a woman paying for nothing. I'm like, yep. You obviously are trying way harder than he is, and he disrespectful, and he nonchalant, and he clearly still got something going on with the ex. You, as Minister Tyler Perry said, you can do bad by yourself, sis. Right. I mean, I don't understand why.
And she was so beautiful. I was gonna show her picture, but I really didn't want to put her out there like that. Right. Even though she's out there like that on TikTok, but I'm not gonna do that to her. But she's very beautiful. I was curious to see how he looked. And in my mind, I feel like he was just sitting at the house with some dirty drawers on, some dirty sweatpants on in front of his PS3 that's barely working, that he has to hold his stuff the right way in order to make sure that it works. Like, hey, he had nothing, ma'am. Move on. And whenever a woman moves on, a lot of the times, whenever she moves on from a relationship, all of a sudden she's making 6 figures. All of a sudden she's driving the Benz. All of a sudden she got a 6-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms. Like, I hope that she elevated so much that he's like, dang, I messed up. And she better not let him back in.
I know that's right. Leave him. Don't matter what he say at this point. There's no reviving from that, in my opinion, my own little opinion now.
Right.
You can do what you want to do. You grown, but let them be. Sam said that was a lot. Fat Sam. That was a lot. She said, why the drawers gotta be dirty? Because they normally is. Dookie stain. They anyway, got remnants of the last chick on it.
I hope not.
Got all kinds of babies in them drawers, okay?
Remnants from the last jack off, probably not from the last woman, because probably nobody else is dealing with that mess.
Yeah, you probably
just right. Her. Just know. Her. I really want to know what he looks like. I'm gonna go back on her page and see if I can find what he looked like, because I'm curious to know.
See if somebody tag him in a song. That's all right, your first episode of Ratchet Theater.
Let me know if y'all like Ratchet Theater and y'all want it to keep going. If not, we'll stop it. Maybe. Because I might be, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I don't really care y'all liked it or not, okay?
I'm still gonna do it.
It was LIT in these streets. Okay? LIT. We're moving on from Ratchet to Ratchet. A receipt was going around about a woman had found a receipt in Costco's, and Costco, excuse me, and made this big long post about it because as I'm gonna show the receipt, you can see that this person from top they bought some good old food. They got some lamb wrap, rib wraps, I can't even talk. Some shrimp. They got some pork belly, some New York steak, some lobster tails, and Golden King. I'm guessing that's crabs. I'm guessing, along with a few other things. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can tell that the person used their food stamp card to pay for it. So they spent $613.71 on what they spent today, and then their food stamp balance is $610.31. And people are livid about this, saying, this is why the government don't need to supply food stamps, and this is why people stay broke, because they do stupid stuff with their money. Like, they just going on and on and on. So initially, how you feel about it?
Mind your business.
Wow.
Honestly,
no.
Honestly, that's what I feel like. Mind your business. There, you don't know why that person, I ain't gonna say she, because you don't know if it was a man or a woman. You don't know why that person had that much money on their food stamp card. Number one. Number two, who cares? Why did you go out and make a whole video post about it on social media? Would I had to talk junk in my friends group with my friends? 100% yes.
Absolutely. Because I would have been mad at me.
Right. I would have been mad at the fact that I apply every 3 to 6 months, because yes, baby, I be applying, trying to slide through. I apply trying to slide through, because I know some people that makes way more money than me that done slid through. So I'm trying to slide through as well. So I apply every 3 to 6 months just to see if somebody just gets it on that table and be like, you know what? Let me bless this lady. And I'm going to take them blessings and I'm going to use my blessings wisely, because I know how to feed my kids with $200 a month. And I can, and if I'm using food stamp, well, I mean, now that food done went up.
I was about to say, I need your people. Honey, we find it over here.
So even whenever I remember before food went up, you were saying that you were spending $500-$600 a month, and I was telling you that I didn't do that because I know how to, like, I bargain shop like crazy. I think about my food and my recipes or whatever for the week or for the month or for 2 weeks based on what's on sale. Like, I literally buy what's on sale, and that's what the hell we're gonna eat. So I can feed my kids off of a very low amount, and we all eating good, and the food is still delicious. My thing, I forgot where the hell I was going with this.
She lost her whole entire point. Okay.
But yes, what Chris just said, just because you got food stamps, that don't mean you got to eat bologna and cheese and saltine crackers. State don't care that an EBT card paid for it. Why should anybody else? Exactly. And that's my thing. People are so concerned about what everybody else is doing. Worry about you. If you want a steak, go out there and get a damn steak. I want some lamb chops. Lamb chops cost a whole lot of money. But guess what? I'm going to figure out how to buy me some doggone lamb chops, because my brother's girlfriend's mama, she made some good ass lamb chops, and I told her that I was going to bring some over there for her to cook. But I want to make sure that I can bring enough for me, her, and her family, and my family. Now, if it was just me and my family, I could do it with no problem. But the fact that I'm trying to feed everybody else.
What kind of question is that? It's like asking, do you breathe?
Tom.
That's like asking, is this wall behind me?
Wait a minute, y'all. Sam's boo just said, Chasi B, do you season the chicken?
That's like asking the Lord, do he provide you life on a daily? That's a requirement.
Do you breathe? Do you breathe without even thinking about breathing? I season my chicken until I sneeze. Then I know that I got enough, and then I go back and season a little bit more until I sneeze again. I don't use salt. I don't use salt. I done learned how to not use salt. Thank you to the lady that be coming to the center.
Yes.
But I I don't use salt. I use a lot of natural herbs and spices and all that kind of stuff.
Same.
Baby, this chicken be.
Well, I do use a little.
Everything be good.
I ain't that good yet.
I do like sea salt though, and I do use that. But
and Himalayan salt, she said, is decent. As long as it ain't that processed, iodine, whatever the dang word is.
Yeah,
iodine.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I do use it, but not as much as I used to use it.
Me neither. When I cook for my family now, I just know to go ahead and bring the salt and pepper shaker too, because they not. Me and Chris done got used to, you know what I'm saying? Me using lower salt. Like even I still ask him, do he need salt? He like, no, I'm good. So me and him done got used to it. But of course, if I cook for other people, I'm like, oh, here you go, because I already know. I already know they gonna.
My grandma used to put salt on stuff before she tasted, and then she'd be like, "Ooh, that's salty."
Mama, that's my mama up and down.
Well, you just put a whole cup of salt on there.
She didn't say it was salty, but she grabbed that before she even tasted. And I'm like, I could just see the salt falling on the plate. You know, it's bad when you see it. I'm like, God, no.
The salt just stacking up like a little pyramid.
But that mess on everything, okay? Yeah, he said, can she give me some prime rib done?
Exactly. Eggs.
Eggs.
Fine. Let's talk about how expensive eggs are. Eggs are ridiculously expensive. But eggs, I used to could get 18 count carton of eggs for like less than $1. I don't even remember how much it was right now. I just know it was less than $1. Now it's like almost $10. Give me these food stamps. This is why I'm gonna keep applying every 3 to 6 months. I'm gonna apply tonight whenever we get off this. I don't care. No, child, I know somebody that makes.
Well, they must be lying.
We'll talk about it. We will talk about it after.
I'm just saying, somebody either lying or know somebody, because you can't make.
We'll talk about it.
But he said, Tom said, sorry for getting you off topic.
Tell me I don't season my chicken. Right. You want me to take this computer in the kitchen so y'all can see my seasonings? I'm playing. We believe you. Not the way that seasoning cabinet is looking. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I heard this lady cracked some eggs and some baby snakes came. Stop. Bye. Done with him. Bye. I cannot. Well, you want to know something I read today about this that seemed a little interesting?
Go ahead.
Then now I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just going off of what I read, y'all. So if it ain't true, forgive me. But it said it turns out that the receipt she was using to shame recipients of food
was probably hers.
Was her own. She was the one buying all of those things on Snapcart. It turns out that she was bragging about her purchases elsewhere without shaming food stamp receipts. It also turns out that she was the recipient of the $3 million payroll protection loan that was forgiven.
Yeah, that's probably 100% true.
So she out here just working the system and then trying to get popular at the same time. It don't work like that. So if you're gonna be working the system, you gotta do that mess under the radar. You can't be out here showing out. That's what people be messing up at, right? They say black all over. I'm sorry, I hate to be like that. That's what people be messing up at.
Tell Chris, block Chris from the podcast, because I'm about to pee on myself. He said, snake ass cheek.
I wouldn't know. I would not. No.
I just looked over and I seen my name and I was like, what is that?
Right. Sam said Publix 12 count eggs is $8.99. We ain't got no Publix in Sanford.
Girl, Food Line is $8.99. Yeah. So
you know what? I know that groceries have been going up, and I know I've been spending more money while I'm in there and blase. But you know what made me realize it? For some weird reason. Because for some reason I like the Blue Bonnet Light butter.
Oh, child. I like Blue Bonnet Light too.
I used to get the pack of 5 for 99 cents. Man, we was in there, what was it, last week or the week before? That thing was $2.89.
$2.89.
You could at least just went up to $1.50. You went from 99 cents to $2.89.
And then they don't want to give people food stamps. I don't care that lady is eating steaks on her food stamps. Doggone it, I'm trying to get some eggs with my food stamps. Give me some food stamps. So I joined a group on Facebook whenever they was talking about the little whole summer EBT thing that was supposed to come out in September of this year or whatever. Because I was kind of curious if I was going to get it, because at the beginning of the year, or whenever they first did the whole PEBT thing, I did get it. And now the school that my kids go to, they have free lunch. And supposedly everybody, even if you don't qualify for food stamps, if your kids get free lunch, you're supposed to still get it. So I was like, well, let me join this group just to see if I can get some insight on it. Baby, I done seen a whole bunch of people in that group that be on Facebook and be faking and funking and acting like they don't get shit. And they got it because they be asking questions. And I just be like, okay, we see you, boo. This is why I apply every 3 to 6 months.
Okay, train us. When I say I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Okay.
They be lying. They be lying because they got it. They got it. And I'm trying to be like you, because when I say I apply every 3 to 6 months, I apply and hoping that I slide through the cracks, because ain't no shame in my game. I need the food stamps. I need them. These kids eat me out of a house and a home.
Honey, my oldest by himself eat more than all the rest of us combined. Okay. I buy 2 weeks worth of groceries. They last 3.5 days. Like, I'm like, what in the world? Like, you ain't that hungry. I swear. Jesus.
Mine is the little one. He wakes up in the morning. Mommy. I said, oh, fuck.
And my littlest started to be behind him. He hit me a while ago. We just ate an hour ago. An hour later. I'm so hungry, mommy. I'm so hungry. Like he ate all day. Like he got a little fly on his feet.
You ain't that damn hungry. You're not hungry. You're not hungry. You just want to eat because you know food in the house. Move on.
That part. Now I know why my mama hid some of the food. Now I know why. Because I had to do exactly that. I bought some sodas a couple of weeks ago and I put 3 in the fridge and hid the rest of them bad boys in the back of the pantry.
I do that too.
He will drink a whole case of sodas in an hour.
Oh.
Like, you got a problem. You at the altar. You at the altar. This is gluttony at this point. Tara said, no, stop it. Who found this out? The social media detectives house. I don't know how they be finding this.
Because you know, social media detectives should be FBI's.
They should.
They could probably solve some things.
Crimes and everything.
They have.
Sunshine. Yes, Sunshine. They have less ingredients. Chris said EBT easy as 1, 2, 3. Done. Sam said, don't hide the food from the babies. They just hungry. They ain't hungry, Sam. They
ain't hungry. They just greedy. Them kids be greedy. Then sat there and ate a whole doggone meal. Then came and got 2 plates. And then gonna come back and say, can I fix me some noodles? What do you want some noodles for? I'm still hungry. From what? You're not hungry. Drink some water. Drink some water and go to bed and think about it, because you're not hungry.
They're not hungry. All right, we're gonna get serious for 2 seconds and we're gonna talk about this young lady that was killed over text messages. All right, killed over text messages. So I seen this post. It says Florida man shot ex-girlfriend 15 times for not answering text. So it says a man shot his ex-girlfriend 15 times because she hadn't answered his phone calls or text messages, according to the affidavit. This 23-year-old told officers that he woke up on the morning of December 20th in an angry state because his ex-girlfriend, let me say that again, his ex-girlfriend hadn't answered his calls or texts, according to an arrest affidavit. He drove to her house where she was living with her father just after 7:30 because he knew she had to be at work at 8. He told her that he pulled in the driveway, confronted his girlfriend. As she was walking out the front door, he exchanged a few words with her before she turned away and started walking back towards the house. And then when she turned around and walked around, he pulled out his handgun and shot her in the back 15 times. What's your thoughts?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are. I just know that it's scary out here meeting people that you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
um, meeting people that you do know, because people that you do know end up doing crazy things, and
Right.
people that you don't know end up doing crazy things. You
Right.
you never know what anybody's mental state is. Um, I'm not gonna blame that victim at all whatsoever,
Nope.
because she was the ex.
Yep.
She was turning away to walk away from him.
Yep.
She was over him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and from everything that was stated, nothing about the situation made me even think that, well, maybe I can understand this, or maybe I can understand that. No, nothing about that situation made me feel that way.
Right.
Be careful. Protect y'all's peace. If anybody gives you any type of inclination that
Mm-hmm.
they are crazy,
Yep.
they're probably
Listen to
crazy.
it. Listen to it. Listen
They're
to it.
probably
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
And family members, if you see that your family is crazy, tell everybody else in the family, and hopefully somebody in the family may know
I don't know
what
about
to
that
do.
part, but I'm sorry. I don't know about that
If
part.
I if I
But
think
get them some
little John
help.
John over here is a little bit crazy, and I'm telling
Right.
y'all, well, look, the way that little John be acting towards Kiara is a little bit weird. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
somebody need to look into that. And I
Yeah.
tell everybody, maybe Aunt Tasha is like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what? I might know something that can help him. And maybe Aunt Tasha could take him under her wing, and maybe she can help him. Who knows? I don't know. But
Right.
this is ridiculous. And this is something that did not have to happen. This is an ex-girlfriend. She broke up with you. People
Yep.
have to get over the fact that if somebody doesn't want you, they don't want you.
They don't
Move
want
on.
you.
And if you can't move on healthy, seek therapy.
Seed therapy. Seed therapy. I was gonna say that. Like it sounded like he needed some therapy. Um, this happens a lot of times when people live their life thinking that they're gonna find a partner that completes them.
And that's not what it
I'm not
is.
saying a partner does not complete you to an extent, but you got to make yourself happy. You got to know your own self-worth. You got to work on your own demons, get your own therapy about your own past trauma before you can let somebody else in, because then what happens is a lot of times people don't do that, and then they lean on somebody so much that they crumble without them. And that's
And
too much pressure for somebody to keep you together. You know
right.
what I'm saying? That's too much pressure.
Right.
So she decided that she was done and she had to move on, and you didn't, and then you crumbled, and then something like this happened. So I'm like, please, 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 men, everybody, but men
Everybody.
especially, please get the therapy that you need. It's nothing wrong with needing therapy. Therapy is amazing. I've been in therapy a couple times. Okay, it ain't nothing like talking to somebody who ain't got no stake in the game, who gonna be open minded, who gonna see it from all points of view, who's not gonna have emotions evolved. Like it ain't nothing like that. So please don't be afraid to get the help that you need,
Right.
cause now you done ruin the rest of your life, and you really ain't gonna have nobody to love you, because you're gonna be. I mean, you might have somebody to love you, but it's gonna be behind some bars, and it probably ain't gonna be the love you want. So I'm like, let's take our mental health more serious. Please, let's take like, please, 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 like make it first on
Like
the list. Because without good mental health, you can't do nothing else.
nothing, nothing. And this is crazy because I thought about this actually today without even thinking that we was gonna talk about this situation. Either I feel like you sent it to me, but I can't remember. You did send it to me. But anyway, I was talking to, well, I was working out of town a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago, whatever. And it was a lady there. Well, it was a whole bunch of us there, and all of us were working out of town, and we just all met down at the bar, and we was having really good conversation. So one of the guys, he was telling us that he is going to therapy and all this kind of stuff for his past traumas.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady over here to the side of me, she was like, you need to stop going to therapy, because if you believe in the Lord, you believe in the Lord. And I was like,
I can't. Go ahead. Sorry.
So then I said, do you believe in teachers? And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, you have to go to school to learn. Do you believe in doctors? Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
they're the people that heal you. So why don't you believe in therapy? If you can believe in a doctor, if you can believe in a teacher, if you can believe in a preacher, if you can believe in a bus driver, all of these
Mm-hmm.
people are appointed by God
Mm-hmm.
just as well as that
Preach,
therapist is
preacher.
appointed by God. So y'all need to stop with that mess of
Yeah.
this ain't the whatever y'all want to say that it's not, because it is. If
Right.
somebody was appointed by God, everybody was appointed by God at some point in time.
Everybody got
Or
a calling.
most people. I ain't gonna say everybody,
Everybody got a
but a lot of
calling.
people have a whole lot of callings. So
Mm-hmm.
therapists are appointed by God to help heal y'all. Stop
Yep.
saying that you don't want to go and that you want to talk to your pastor, because your pastor ain't been what you've been through.
Right.
Your pastor don't know what you've been through, and
Mm-hmm.
even maybe this therapist don't know what you've been through, but they may know how to tell you how to work
They
through
know
it.
some tools. They got the tools they need.
Your pastor ain't got them tools, because your pastor was probably out there doing the same thing, and then he just decided to be a pastor
I ain't gonna say he got no
on a
tools.
random Thursday. Some of them, a lot of them are. Let's not because a lot of them are.
I ain't gonna say no tools, but
The
yeah,
church, the church be tax free, so a lot of them ain't even really pastoring or really even care. So stop depending on your pastor to fix you whenever they can't fix you. And I'm not saying that your therapist can fix you, and I'm not saying that anybody else can fix you, but you have to use the tools. If you believe in a doctor, if you believe in a teacher, if you believe in a basketball coach, if you believe in a nurse, you have to believe in a therapist.
Right. Right. I mean, dude, I think I said this to somebody before. Like, do we really think God thought that every person he placed on earth will automatically listen to what they're telling him and be mentally stable? That the God that we serve, the one who made heaven and earth,
God is funny.
you thought he was smart enough to be like, hey, I know I'm telling them what they need to know. But guess what? I'm probably gonna need a little bit of backup. So let me put these therapists on earth so they can help them work through it. Cause everybody ain't gonna trust them pastors and preachers and ministers, and all ministers and pastors and preachers ain't gonna have everything they need to give some people everything. That you really think that the God who created day and night didn't think that we wasn't gonna need therapists?
The same way that we need.
You gonna be doing like God like that?
The same people that be like, I ain't gonna miss my car insurance payment, but you'll miss going to that therapist. I ain't gonna miss getting my weed, but you'll miss going to that therapist. The same way that God grew weed, he grew this therapist.
But yeah,
because weed comes from the plant. It comes from the earth. Marijuana comes from the earth. So does this therapist.
All right, we're going to the comments.
He said that you wear glasses to read the Bible. Exactly.
Facts. Sam said they growing up. That was from earlier. He said ask for it and then say I don't want this. They do that. Vern said bring them babies to the house. They can eat all the ones they gonna eat. You say that now, Vern. My daddy said the same thing. The last time my son, she be killing me doing it. The last time my son was there, he was like, I'm gonna need you to come pick up some groceries for this boy. He done ate me out of house and home. Sam said he would have killed her in a relationship as well. He is crazy. It was his final result either way. She got away from him, but he didn't want to give it up. That's fast. Chris said he was trying to pick up his PS5 from my house and bye. He said, just playing, y'all. Nothing is worth taking a life or losing your own. That's facts. Sam shouted out. Well, you didn't shout it out, but I'll shout it out. Mental health. Please take care of your mental health. Tierra said at this point, somebody needs to make it a requirement. Everyone needs it. It is essential. That is facts. Chris said, Jerry said you might not complete me, but without you, I'm incomplete. Jerry, who? Springer? Who said that? He said some people don't see therapists because they don't want to find out how really messed up they might be. Fear is a powerful thing. That is facts. It ain't just fear from finding out you messed up. It's fear from other people knowing you in therapy or putting a stigma on you or saying you not right or treating you less than. Like, it's fear all the way around the board, honestly. Fear all the way around the board. And of course, it's that fear of what happened in the house, stay in the house. That mess we was grown up with. What is the problem? But you will wear glasses to read the Bible, go to therapy fast. Rod said, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Rod.
Hey, Rod.
That's a whole pitch for you. Whole pitch for you.
I don't care. I'll be happy.
And then Tia said, like certain vaccines, school or whatever, we need at least 6 mandatory sessions every 15 years to start.
Child, probably need more than that.
It kind of remind me of this movie I watched on either Crackle or Tubi. One of
I love Crackle.
But it was some movie from the dude from Michelle movie that played Dr. Dre. I don't know his real name, but he was in it. He was a boyfriend, and he started off really nice, and everything started really lovely. And then he got when he got with the girl, then he ended up becoming possessive and moving her away from the family, and would get mad when she got near the family. And then he started hitting on her and not letting her go anywhere and blase. And he ended up being smart enough to get her one of her cousins a job, like, blah, blah, blah. Anywho, long story short, after she left the dude, she was telling them that he was beating on me, and she was showing them bruises or whatever, and blase. And even though, like, the cousin, for instance, moved in with her to support her, blase, he still, to an extent, felt like he did what he needed to do to support her, but at the same time being like, but he ain't a bad dude. So they kind of kept him in this little wedge of, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much belittling the fact that someone right about him. So anyways, long story short, he ended up kidnapping her, and she was gone for days and days, and he tried to take the child too, and he held her in this little abandoned building for like forever before they could find her. And then the family reflected back on, well, dang, she did say he wasn't right. And dang, now that you said it, there was a little bit of a sign. And dang, I mean, yeah, I did see him talk crazy one time or say something about I ain't gonna live without her. Like, y'all should have been listening to that during the fact. Why something gotta happen like a kidnapping for y'all to be like, okay, maybe you was right?
You wanna know something? This right here made me think about this. So I don't know if y'all know about this, but recently a lady was door dashing and her car got stolen with her twins in it. They found one twin a little bit sooner than they found the other twin, but they ended up finding both babies. So then a whole bunch of people was on the internet talking junk. They were saying that her family was like on the internet, which I never seen this because I didn't go and look for her family or whatever, because I really don't care what her family has to say. But it was just one particular live that I was on. They were saying what the family was saying they was help. A whole lot of people say, I help. I wish that I knew, and all this kind of stuff. You knew that this woman was getting beat, not her, not this woman in particular, but in just a whole lot of situations, you knew that this woman was getting beat. You knew that this woman needed a babysitter. You knew that this woman wasn't able to pay her light bill. You knew that the temperature was -0 and this person was sleeping outside. And then you want to say, oh, I wish that I knew. You knew. A lot of people knew, and you didn't want to help until that person was dead, until something happened, and then you want to say, I would have helped. A lot of people are not willing to help people until it's a situation where they feel like they will come out and be the superhero.
Honey, that's facts.
And I get so sick and tired of that. Like, a lot of people know, what's going on. You know that a single mama needs a babysitter every once in a while. And then whenever she goes and kills herself or kills her kids, you're like, I wish I had known. I would have helped. You knew that child was suffering. You knew she needed some help. Right. You knew she was struggling. She was a single parent with 7 kids. Oh, well, you're judging her about her 7 kids. But you knew that she was struggling, and you didn't reach out to try to help her. You wanted to talk junk about her, and then whenever she killed her and the 7 kids, then you like, oh, I would have helped. I would have took her and the 7 kids in. Fuck all of y'all. Stop that. Stop that mess. All of y'all need to stop that mess, because y'all be out here doing the most about what y'all would and wouldn't do, and y'all won't do it. Y'all won't do it. And I'm not even going to sit up here and say that I would do it a lot of the times. But what I'm not going to do is say, I wish I had known. Because I would have did
quick.
this.
I knew something was off. I even said something to her. I'll tell you real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
I wasn't gonna bring in them 7 kids in my house, but y'all gonna lie and say y'all will brought them 7 kids in your house. Baby, you can barely take care of you and whatever's going on in your house. Stop lying.
You and your poodle. You can't even do that. You burnt a noodle.
Y'all got to stop it. And it's so much. Like, I see it so often and it just
Yeah, I know we need to move on, but I also want to make it clear, like, it's also okay that you also try to help somebody and they wouldn't let you. As long as you know in your heart of hearts that you did everything that you could, then that's all that matters. A lot of times, a lot of us can't say we did everything because we got our own life going on. We got our own kids. We got our own husband. We got our own boyfriend. We got our own, don't know how we're going to pay our light bill. And it gets tough. Right. You know what I'm saying? It gets tough. But as long as you can say in your mind that I tried to call her, I tried to check on her, I stopped by, told her to get help. You know what I'm saying? As a true friend or family, if that person, he or she didn't receive the help and you did everything you could, don't hold it over your head either. So I want to make that clear as well. Because there are some people out there who do try. And our pride and the other person's pride just won't let nobody help them. So it does happen. It does happen.
Right. That's true. But a lot of y'all don't be helping. A lot of them people that be, y'all don't be helping.
Kev said, Rod said it's always a tragedy. It always takes a tragedy as well. And then Kev said, oftentimes when people of faith, no matter the religion, ask for healing or direction, the avenue presented brings frustration. You can't want to be healed and not make changes necessary to do so. Facts. Magic is in movies. Miracles are never mentioned biblically without work. That's all right, Pastor Chestnut. All right. Minister.
But I do want to say that a lot of the times, the churchy people, they be saying pray about it, but they don't be telling people how to work through it.
That's fair.
And I be like, you can pray all day, but you still got to work through it. I can pray through you to get through this diabetes, but you still need to eat right.
Right. I mean, and the Bible has numerous stories where people went through things. They went through some worse things that you are going through in the moment. A lot of it is your mindset and your faith. So no matter, you can sit here and do A, B, C, D, turn left, right, front, back. A lot of the stuff we go through, we deal with it because our mind let us know that it's going to change, that our faith is going to bring us through, that our therapy is going to teach us how to get through. Like he said, it takes work. Nobody in the Bible went through something and then it just miraculously went away because you had faith. Right. Nobody. Nobody.
None.
We are gonna go through some things. It's just the mindset of trying to stay positive, even though it's hard. You know, trying to move on or be about your day, even though you don't feel like it, and waiting for the other side. And that's what you have to do. But what people get wrong is some of us have the tools to do that, and some of us don't. Don't shame the people who don't. Everybody ain't got the same strength as you. Everybody ain't got the same mentality as you. Everybody ain't got the same upbringing. Just because you was homeless for 2 days and they ain't homeless yet, they should be fine. That's not a thing. Everybody got different levels. So what we got to stop doing.
I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna speak on that because you just open up something. So I had a situation recently. I'm not going to call anybody names and I'm not going to tell how I am associated to any of these people, but somebody that I know had to be taken off of the streets because it was really cold. And then that person had to be put back on the streets because, I mean, it was still cold, but that person needed their house. So the person that needed a little bit of assistance reached out to somebody that they thought was going to help them, or that should, if I'm being honest, that person should have helped them because it was their mama. And their mama said the whole message about how it's not their fault that they're going through whatever they're going through and they're not going to help them and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. But by this time, this person was out of the person's car. Well, it was out of my car because I can't even do the story thing. This is why I can't do stories. So this person was out of my car by the time I got this text message. So I wrote the person back and I was like, hey, they're out of my car. They will never see this message, nor will I relay this message back to them because this is not healthy. It's not okay. And you shouldn't beat somebody while they're down. So then the person wants to come back and tell me, well, it's not my fault that they're going through whatever they're going through. I know it's not your fault. Nobody never said that it was your fault. This person knows that they're going through whatever they're going through because they're going through it. Nobody never said that it was your fault. The fact that you wanted to say that it's not my fault made me know that when the dog is hit, they holler. So we know that it's your fault.
Right.
We know that it's your fault, but you don't. I mean, for the most part, a lot of it is your fault because you didn't necessarily give the tools to your kids to make sure that they was able to navigate through life. Some of your kids ended up good. More than 50% of your kids did not end up good. So you need to outweigh it and think about it. Maybe what I taught them was not right. Maybe what I was taught was not right. Take accountability. And this is what I also saw this today. I saw a post today. Well, no, I was listening to a So Shameless podcast, and they said women love to be held until it comes to accountability. And I cackled. Because that's so true.
And accountability, we like, yeah. If you in the hood,
but it's so true. And I instantly thought of her. I was like, her, me too. I love to be held, baby. Let me be the big spoon, though. I like to be the big spoon because I want to hold accountability.
I totally agree with it. I also think that people don't know how to help people, so they figure out they want somebody to do better, but then they also figure out I don't know how to help them do better because they'll never dealt with what I need to deal with to help them do better.
So say that.
And I want to finish. And instead of just being like, look, baby, I tried the best I could. I know I didn't raise you right. I really want you to get it together. Even in the moment, I have tried to done everything to help you. And I just, right now, you're past the point of what I can do. But I also am at the point where I can't pour into you anymore because it's not helping. And that's just what it is. That's okay. The problem is you don't say that. The problem is you a grown man. You need to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Helpful. First of all, calm down. It's not that serious. It's okay to be like, I tried. I can't help you anymore. I hope you get it together. I mean, the person in the moment probably will feel like you abandoned them. But that's okay if you tried everything that you could. Now, if you didn't, you just talking junk. That's a whole different story. But for a lot of people, they do try. And the person in the moment is just not in the right mental space, is not in the right, mature space. They need therapy. They need guidance. They need some things and they not going to take whatever help you give them. So still love them, but let them fall. And then whenever they ready to, all right, I need to do something better, Mom. What I need to do, they come back to you, then do what you need to do. But going into this space of you grown, you should. What's that gonna help?
Child, it's not gonna help anybody. Cause I just know that I have amazing parents. My parents is gonna always help me if I fall on my head. 1,000,000 times, my parents is going to be there 1,000,000 times. And I'm grateful for that. And I know a lot of people don't have that, that ability to even be able to fall on their face that many times. My grandma was a person that, my grandma had 4 boys. Well, she had 5, but one of them died while we was younger. But she had 4 boys. Every single one of her boys fell on their heads, fell on their faces. And when I say they fell hard, they fell hard. I'm talking about the hardest that people could ever think of hardest. I done went through a lot. A lot of people don't necessarily understand what I done seen and what my family has been through because I don't talk about it. I laugh about things and I get over it. But we have went through a lot. My grandma went back every time and picked them up off their faces. She might have talked shit about them, But she will wipe them bruises off of their faces and pick them back up. And that's the only way that I know life. Like, I'm going to always help people if I can.
You can always help people, but it do have to be.
If I said if I can.
It ain't even if you can. Like, people got to want to help themselves for you to
yes. Yeah, and I understand
you don't know that line sometimes. You just be helping. And I think what grandma did as far as helping people is great. But there's gotta be a moment when you be like, all right, bro. Like
I mean, I get it.
The moment. It's got to be.
I get it. But everybody
too. My parents love me too, but they also gonna make me work at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, actually do it. A lot of people, you just help people. You give people chance after chance, moment after moment, time. You might be angry. You might talk. You just like your grandma. You might talk some junk. You might get mad for some out.
Child, my grandma would drop you off at a rehab house. She'll drop you off at a crazy house. She will throw you down in the basement and make you work till you have to get into the house. She did make people work. I'm not as extreme as her.
I ain't saying be that extreme. I guess my point is, like, I had to learn the hard way because I like to help people as well. I mean, I learned a lot lesson with even when I was in middle school. I gave somebody, my mama. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, but my mama one year got excited or whatever, got a little bonus, whatever. She bought me this $100 jacket. Now, when you pull $100 jacket, $100 jacket.
You gave that jacket to somebody.
She was pregnant. Okay, it was cold. I thought she needed it.
I would never.
Yeah, when I tell you my mama was hot, and I never got that jacket back. I asked that girl every day, "You gonna bring my jacket back?"
Her child probably got that jacket on right now.
My point is, I still help people a lot. You can ask my husband. I do a lot of things, do outreach to reach out to the community, to volunteer, blase. But I had to learn the hard way that you have to have a line.
Yeah, and I do agree. I do agree. And I want to say
problems home. I'm stressing more about their stuff than they is. Right. I was that person.
And I will say the thing that pissed me off the most about that other person's situation, the person that I was talking about, was because that person is like literally in the church and is so about the whole community thing, but you're not helping the people that you know. And I think that's what pissed me off the most about it, is because you can easily give to these people, but you can't easily give to the people that actually came out of your coochie and help them. Because I'm pretty sure that these people in these streets done went through the same thing with their parents. You just don't know what they went through with their parents. And you don't know them.
All right, we're going to read the comments. I ain't messing with her. Sam said, pray and process to produce what you want. Faith without works is dead. Facts. Sam said people in the Bible had PTSD too. Facts. Tierra said people will really help only when it's convenient, but people mostly need help when it's inconvenient. Facts.
Yes.
They need the money when your rent is due. They need childcare at the same time you have to work. They need you to talk them out of suicide when you're sleepy. So you have to be willing to help and be inconvenienced. That's a whole word.
That's a whole word.
Oh, word. Rod said when the moments come, I use the hard reset because I will sit and think about where I was and to where I am because I don't want to go back. That's facts too, honey. I done came a mighty long way. You hear me, honey? Woo.
I'm still working through my mighty long way.
We all are, girl. We all still working through it, but I'm just thinking that it was times I didn't eat. My son ate. You know what I'm saying? It was times I didn't know how my rent was gonna get paid. Okay, it was rough out here. It was times I working 2 or 3 jobs and fell asleep on the road on the way home and don't know how I'm still living. One time I fell asleep so hard in my car on the way down the road that I had a dream that I wrecked.
And you were still like
and
driving.
I was still driving. Yeah,
but the Lord, baby,
ain't nothing but the Lord. So the struggle is real, okay. And even though I'm still going through the stuff that I'm going through, I had to think about it. I still done came a mighty long way. All right.
Right.
Pride will put you in a place to not ask or offer help. Kill that. Ask and offer. Facts. Sam said it is mama's fault because she didn't fully teach her kids how to deal with life. A lot of us ain't been taught how to teach nobody. A lot of us is just figuring it out ourselves.
And so, like, I understand where Sam is coming from, because a lot of the times I did blame it on her until I actually became a mama, and I think it was
sometimes
different whenever. Right. Literally. I think it was different even whenever my kids were smaller. It was easier for me to be like, to blame it on the parent and all that kind of stuff. But as my kids have gotten older, I realized that I had to deal with issues that I went through as a child that I didn't even realize that I went through, that I may be pushing off on my kids. So yes, it is her fault, but no, it's not her fault. But I get it.
It's her fault that he don't have the tools, yes. But this, I'm saying he, like I know who you talking about. I don't know. But at some point in your grown life, you have to be like, all right, yeah, my childhood was jacked up. Now what am I going to do to fix it? And that's the part that we don't do. A lot of us. And that's what therapy or whatever it is that you need your outlet to be would come into place. Like, we can say and blame our parents all day, but when we get grown to the point where we living and got kids and got jobs and careers and things, like, baby, it was parents' faults initially, but now you're like,
had I not had kids, I probably would still be toxic. As a lot of people are probably happy that they met me after I had the kids, because before kids, baby, swallow and gobble it, and spit it out and forget about it. Like, okay, all right. And that's not.
I'm dead. Sam said that's a strong statement, Chasi. I don't even know what the statement was at this point, Sam. Rob said, I'm a helper, but I have limits. LOL from the jump. You have to. You really do. You really do.
I ain't got limits.
Keeping an open she don't. Keeping an open conversation is the point. Help them understand the help they truly need. Facts on facts on facts. Man, we already passed an hour and we only been through half the topics.
So that gives that gives you time to go back and watch.
We got to talk about the best man. The title, right?
I was gonna give it time. Okay, all right.
Oh, you want to skip it? We can skip it. We part two. We'll have part two. No, we'll have part two next week. It's fine.
Okay, so we can give Tiara time to watch it.
Here, you got till next Wednesday to watch Best Man final chapter.
Because she ain't commented in a while, so I'm about to send her a message.
Oh, she commented at 10:31. What time is it?
Oh, okay. I just didn't see
Kel said, I believe parents sincerely mean well and have done the best they can, but have to be honest that their best wasn't the best. Adults had to take responsibility and be better than what they were taught fast. She said, thank goodness I'm going to watch it tomorrow. You better. You better watch it tomorrow.
Watch it. It was so good. And I might have to watch it again because I feel like Sunshine is going to touch on some topics that I really didn't pay attention to.
You know, I'm ready.
Because I was just watching, and then I would doze off and wake back up and keep on going.
Come on now. If you doze off, you got to rewind and then come back. Okay.
I mean, I rewinded to where I thought that I left off at, but I feel like I missed something in between that. So I'm going to watch
you got
again.
The next Wednesday. Okay, you got the next Wednesday. But since we got a little bit of time left, we can do these last. Well, we really ain't got no time left, but we just saying forget it. It's needed.
We got it. Y'all missed last week.
Yeah, we making up for last week. I had people hit me up. Where y'all at? Like, you didn't see the post.
Last week was rough, y'all. It was rough.
Yeah, it was rough.
I went through a lot.
They should have dropped 3. They really should, kid. They
should have. It was so good.
It should have been final chapters. It was so good.
And we're not gonna talk about it this week. Okay.
Look, she about to slip up. You see that? He said, Tia said it was rough. We needed y'all. I appreciate that. She about to slip up, though. So speaking of people, Tierra sent us this post on. Yeah, I said your name, and I'm almost scared to even talk about it because I don't know what I'm gonna say, and I'm really scared because Chasi mouth is really on fleek tonight.
Oh God! It say pray for the children.
Lord it Jesus. Says some of you men need to pray that your daughter never meets a man like you. Comments. I'm scared.
So I saw that, and I agree. I'm actually not going to be as upset about it because I agree. But I also hope that a lot of women pray that their sons don't meet women like them. It goes both ways because it's
you took the words literally out of my mouth. I was literally gonna say we could sit here and say men all day, but that's just people. Pray that they don't meet you. Period. People.
Pray that your kids don't meet y'all.
Right.
Whenever they get older, that's men, women, boys, girls, he, she, they, them, non-binary. I don't care. Pray that your kids don't meet you,
honey.
For the most part,
honey. Facts.
I pray that my kids don't meet a woman like me.
I ain't gonna say a woman like you. I'm just saying a woman like you before you figure it out.
A woman like me in my savage days, which I'm going back to in 2023. 2023 got to be fun.
But we all have been people where we were not. We all have been that person that was not dateable. You can hear loud you want. You can hear say, I always had it. You didn't.
No, you didn't.
We have always been that person. They had no business dating.
You know, that's something that's crazy. A lot of the times, whenever I felt like I wasn't the most dateable, I was actually in relationships, and I shouldn't have been in a relationship.
Facts.
And that's crazy. And I'm like, why did you like me then? Because I was
jacked up. I had to get my words together. Jacked up.
I was like, I be looking back and I be like, I wouldn't have liked me in that era. I was a savage.
And let's be clear, it ain't even the bad. Like when people say you're not dateable, people always go to the worst extent, like you a cheater, you a liar, blah blah blah.
Oh, baby, I was all of those.
But I'm saying sometimes it can be you didn't know how to communicate. You didn't know how to love. You didn't know how to. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about people. I
can't talk about everybody else.
I can't.
I'm just saying.
My point is, like, we all have a period in time when we didn't have the tools necessary to be out here in these dating streets. So I was literally just telling somebody the other day, it don't always mean when you meet somebody that they are not the right person. They might not be the right person for the time that y'all are in. They may be going through some things. They may need a little. I need you to get it together over there. Put the cup down. Don't drink no more. They may be going through some things. They may be having a lot of things going on in their life. They may still be figuring out that they don't communicate well. That don't mean they're not the person for you. They may not be the person for you right now. But a lot of us try to shove it in there. Like, oh no, he the one. Oh yeah, she the one. Like we try to make it work. It's like, and then you jack it up so far where it's just past the point of no return. Like you needed to listen to the fact that both of y'all needed to go to y'all corners and get y'all life together and then come back.
I done went to my corner. I went to my corner.
Y'all made me cuss over here. After you done told him ass up.
I fucked that man up. I'm not gonna lie. I messed his life up. But I also will say we went back and we had the conversation, and I understand that where I went wrong, he's still doing wrong. So that's on him. At this point, that's on you. Baby, I done worked through my tools. I done went to therapy. I done talked to some people. I done talked to my friends. I done talked to the Lord. I done talked to church people. I done talked to a whole bunch of people. So we're good. I'm good. You're not good. But baby, when I was out there, and there was no reason for anybody to wife me. Why did you wife me then? I'm actually a better wife now. I can't find somebody to wife me.
Done. Sam said y'all are part of our weekly. I'm going on. Sam said y'all are part of our weekly routine. LOL. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna speak my damn truth, doggone it.
Back then, you beat it, but I'm gonna roll over. Kim said, Kids said I think it's gonna be more though because they labeled it as season 1, not limited. I thought it did. It did say limited
But
series.
so I did want. It did say limited series.
It did,
So this is what I was about to say. Terrence Howard quit acting, and that's where I was
I
like,
ain't seen that confirmed. I think that's. I ain't heard him say that. I just heard no stories about it. You know how the news.
oh, okay. I didn't
seen
go back and research it.
Yeah, I ain't seen him say this. I don't. I mean, it may be true. Oh, I can take this banner. It may be true, but I haven't seen him actually say this. So I don't really know. But it don't need to be a limited edition, y'all. Come on, it was so good. Oh, bring it.
It was good, and it does need a second season.
It need a second. I ain't ready. I'm really ready to talk about Harper and Robin, though. Woo, Tiara.
No,
Make sure
you talk about it, Tiara.
Make sure you watch. All right, Kel said, I've always thought that was weird when people say people date men or women that remind them of their parents. They say me, they say men do that a lot. Is that true? Men date their mothers. I don't know.
I hope not.
I don't think that's true in my case, but I've been told that it happens.
I don't know. You do look.
Kel said it's up in Twitter. She cut off. I'm about to cut off, y'all. Tia said, let Chaz testify. I'm not. She ratchet and toxic at this point. I'm not with her. Last time I didn't cut off, like when she was like this, she came to me the next day and said, why didn't you cut me off? So I'm cutting off today, okay? Cutting off. Sam said, good night, Chaz and B. And Chris said, heck no. Okay, thank you. Thank you for backing me up.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Lifetime, I want to finish my damn story. I had a story to say.
We're going to let her record the story tomorrow and then we'll post it.
We'll talk about it.
A great mind. Her mind right now look like this. We need her mind to be like this.
He didn't say heck. He said hell. I got you, Chris. He said hell no.
I'm not going to say it, but yeah, what he said.
Chris said hell no, y'all.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying to behave on this good podcast. All right, last one. Then we done for real. Actually, I had 2 more things, but we just gonna do last one.
Go ahead and do 2.
Time by it. She said, "Go ahead and do 2." She said, "We making."
We didn't record last week. Last week.
Okay. Well, Chasi B brought this. You straight enough to talk about it?
I can't even. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Oh Lord.
Okay. All right. So I got you.
Okay.
All right. So these are 2 girls talking. I'm gonna do one in this voice, and I'm gonna do the other one.
I'm done.
Voice. Okay. Oh, don't do your makeup today. What? Why? Well, it's just gonna be me, you, and my boyfriend. You don't need to. Yeah, but I mean, if we're going out, I'm probably going to.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. Okay. I'm just saying it's weird if you do all that when it's just me and my boyfriend. I don't understand. Just don't wear makeup. LOL. Why do you care so much? You're weird. The end.
She's taking this acting to a whole new level. She was just supposed to read the thing. We passed Ratchet filter, okay? She was supposed to read it. But it ain't that you're weird, you're insecure. Is what it sounds like to me.
Child.
That's giving insecure vibes, okay?
Because baby, without this makeup. So what does the makeup have to do? You're cute without your makeup. So what does makeup have to do with the situation? If your boyfriend is attracted, your boyfriend is attracted. Your boyfriend is a hoe, he's a hoe. If he's gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat.
But yeah. The fact that you double down on it. Well, now she said it in all caps. Oh, don't do your makeup in all caps. She did. Wait, why? I'm just saying it's weird if you did make it. It's just me and my boyfriend. First of all, why is she going out with just her and her boyfriend was weird to me.
I mean, I've been third party to a lot of situations. Because why am I always single? That sucks.
Oh my god!
And I've been around a whole bunch of toxic ass people that I probably be third willing to. But anyway,
real morbid, real fast. I ain't gonna say I ain't never been a third party, but it wasn't. I don't know if I ever been a playing third. Yeah, I have been a playing third party. Never mind. I guess it do happen. But yeah, it was it was weird from jump.
I've been a third party as a roommate because I had roommates in college and in my younger years, so I did have roommates. I guess I really haven't had a boyfriend because, but a lot of the times I've been third. Really, my friends has never told me don't look cute, don't dress sexy, don't put on makeup, don't do blah 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 because.
But the man said that for you to be saying that, if you was
oh the man.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said the boyfriend said. You saying the girl said that?
No, I've never had that said to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I misunderstood. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I've never had that said to me.
At the same time. Gotcha. Yeah, I ain't never had that said to me by friends.
Wait, somebody had a man say that to them?
No. I was saying I was multitasking terribly.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I had pulled my screen up big so I can read. So anyway, I've never had that said to me from any of my friends. I don't want any of my friends, booze, boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. And if I done anything in the past, that was because it was the past. But baby, we're here now. So we're good. But
almost free. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. But yeah.
But for the most part, like, no, who cares?
Yeah. She definitely insecure. And actually Tierra said, well, I'm gonna read the comments in the order. Tierra said, ooh, I'm done. I done read it and it's giving weirdo vibes. I wouldn't even go. Me neither. Then she said the weird part is because it's all in all caps to start with. She's saying her friend ugly with no makeup, so the boo won't want her. Well,
I bet she probably beautiful.
Kid said they in that poly stuff. I don't know if they is. If she telling her,
no, they're not into poly.
And
then don't care.
Tierra said boyfriend Paula said that was her cute friend, and she told him that she wasn't cute without makeup.
I don't believe that.
I believe it. I can see. I'm gonna bring Jennifer. Oh, the cute one. You know, I can see a dude.
Boyfriend probably said that was her cute friend, and she told him that she. Oh,
yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I get what you're saying, Tierra.
Yeah,
I had to go back and read it. That's probably true. That we're no makeup bitch because she ain't that cute.
True. So if you're just insecure because you're insecure within yourself and you're acting this way, then go seek therapy. If you're insecure because the man that you went have made you felt that way, reevaluate your relationship.
Right.
That's all I got for it. Because nobody should make you feel that insecure.
That you don't even want people to wear makeup around them, like
right.
Like, girl.
Right. Take some seats. Take some seats. Okay. All right. Well, Chasi told me to do all of it. So the last part is really easy. It's just one of my Facebook friends had posted something that she was going to be working in 2023, and it was surrounding how to practice by saying no. I feel like me and you both need that. What you see? You all look into it. Oh, I used to think makeup couldn't make up for what wasn't there, but some of these honey working miracle. Okay.
I have seen a lot of miracles, but because I have seen a lot of miracles. But I like makeup, and I don't see anything wrong with makeup.
I love makeup,
but I've seen a lot of miracles happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I get it.
Most definitely. All right, ways we can practice saying no. This is why we're gonna tune it out for 2023. Ways we can start, identifying and telling ourselves that we ain't always gotta say yeah. I'm really bad at that. Chris tell me all the time I got too much on my plate. Just say no. Telling you get busy. Tell you ain't
I
got
tell her
time.
to. Yeah, just Chris. It's me too. You like, say no. Go ahead, play it, child.
But it ain't a video. It's just me reading. It says here are 9 practices that you can put into place when people are asking you to do things that's going to take off your energy, take off your time. I don't want to know what you're laughing at. And you can say no. It says know your no. Identify what's important to you and acknowledge what's not. If you don't know where you want to spend your time, you want to spend. You done messed me up with this laugh. What you laughing at? I can't even focus. Kel said I have been next morning pissed a few times. Kel said my friends know I'm coming cute, most likely with a crop top on. No one is worried. Yeah. I don't see. Oh, we don't say here. Never mind.
Well, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even want to finish what I was saying now. You done got the pass point of no return at this point.
Right, we back. Okay,
go. We ain't back. What are you not taking into 2023? Let's just end with that.
I am not taking. What am I not taking into 2023? Whew. I don't know. I do plan to work out more in 2023. But I also need an accountability partner. I need somebody that's going to make me get up out of my sleep. I don't need anybody that's going to be like, okay, you slept in late, I slept in late. No, I need somebody that's going to be like, bitch, get up. Shut up.
I can do that. I went to the gym today.
Sunshine, a lot of times if I say I slept in late, you be like, I slept in late. I'm a need for you. I will give you a key.
I ain't gonna say the B word, but I will tell you to get your butt up.
I will give you a key.
I give you a key. You out the way.
Come over here. I am out the way.
You get up to take your boys all the way to the side of town I sleep on. I mean, I live
and
on.
I come back.
You literally could go ahead and get dressed for the gym and just not go back.
Child, I come back home and lay down to sleep until it's time for me to clock in.
What are you not taking in 2023?
And I'm not taking. So at the beginning of the year, I went through a whole thing where I wanted to be perfect for men. And try to find a husband. And throughout that, I found a whole bunch of bullshit that I don't want. So guess what? I'm going back into my savage days. Whenever I was a man
that
eater.
Is not the fix. That is not the fix. Abort.
And I had a good time in my man eater days. Whenever I didn't care.
Tell her to abort.
The only way they could tell me to abort is if they come in and do what they're supposed to do as a man. Other than that, I'm going back into my man eater days. I'm back out here. I'm having fun. I'm outside, bitches. I'm outside and I'm having fun. Come outside. Have fun with me.
So you still haven't answered the question. I'm just throwing that out there.
What am I changing in 2023?
What are you not taking into 2023?
Oh, I'm not taking being responsible into 2023.
I'm done with her. I'm not. Y'all put in the comments what you're not taking.
I had a good time. I brought out 2022 in a good time. I ain't fucking a lot of people. I'm just having fun. And that's what
I'm not. Tierra said, tell us the no stuff. No, Chasi ruined it. I can't even be serious with the no stuff. We'll talk about it next week.
What was the no stuff?
The article I was talking about.
Was that me? Oh, that was you. Okay.
Sam said, I'm not taking the lies I told myself. I will face the truth 100% of the time.
Oh,
that's good,
Sam. Job, Sam.
That is good. That is good.
I plan to be a hoe in 2023.
Oh my God, I'm cutting off. Kev said my declaration for 2023 is I'm not gonna beg you or bother you, and if you make me feel like I do it, I'm gonna make it do what it do. That's good
Exactly.
too.
Kevin, that's why I'm be hoe.
Where's the mute button? And I'm about to mute her, but I'm not. She gonna watch this tomorrow and ask why I let her act this way, and it's not my fault. I'm just putting it out there. Sam said, Chasi B don't do it, sis. You better than that. Tell her, Sam. Say it louder for the people in the back. Jesus. I can't. Tierra says she not taking the new Chas, but the old one.
The old one.
She regressing. Is that a word?
I'm regressing. I'm regressing. And I'm happy with that. I tried to take the new one in. Y'all niggas didn't want it. Or excuse me. Hold on. Let me fix it up. I tried to be a good girl out there for all of the men that wanted me to be a good girl. But y'all was still out here chasing after the promiscuous women. And you didn't ask
It's just going left every moment.
At the end of the day, I don't care. I'm me. I'm having fun. Do you think I'm having sex? Probably not. Am I having sex? Probably yes. Do you think I'm out here being a hoe? Probably yes. If I'm out here being a hoe, probably not.
Just
you
stop
don't
talking.
know.
Where the mute button? I'm cutting off.
Fuck y'all.
Cutting off. I'm cutting off. You mute. Jesus. Yes. She said that my music.
I'm out here having fun. I'm probably not doing. And I keep getting muted. Y'all, I'm just going into 2023
just say
as Miss Chasi B.
Right.
And I'm going to have fun.
Okay, leave it at that. Have fun, girl. Woohoo.
Sam, I might be hit that hole over there. I may not. Who knows? You may think it. You may not.
All we do. Call me what you want. I'm going to enjoy. All right, enjoy.
That's right, Kevin. Enjoy it.
They said, don't be a thought. Don't be that hoe over there.
I may be that hoe over there. I may not. Who knows? Who cares? Because it ain't your vagina or a penis. So who cares?
All right. Well, we had another great episode of
I missed y'all last week. This is why we can't go a week without recording.
We had another great episode of A Case of Pod. Thank y'all for joining. Please make sure you share our content with your friends and the family, as long as they don't mind all these good words that's coming out of Chasi B mouth. Please share.
Sunshine.
Say it. Sunshine what? Sunshine what? Time to call it. It's been fun. Look, even T said it's time to call it. She looking at me like I'm tripping. Okay. Gail said when they think what they think don't cover my mortgage or Duke Energy, you're not helping Minister Kevin Chestnut. You're not helping. Okay. 22 was a success. It was a success for OP. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Whatever y'all doing for
y'all, I'm just cutting up. I'm fine. Maybe.
Whatever y'all doing for New Year's, make sure y'all stay safe. Things of that nature. I don't say make a New Year's resolution. I don't believe in that anymore in my grown years, but I do say make a vision for what your 2023 is going to look like, and put the work in that you need to do to make the vision come to light. So, me and my family, we do make a vision board. So do that for yourself. It really helps to lay out what you want, lay out the growth that you're trying to get to, and blase, make a plan for yourself and work on it. New Year's resolution, you're going to get it up by February or March. Let's just be real. We done with New Year's resolution by the time the leopard come in. The leprechaun. Oh, Lord, I'm getting tired.
I was going to say
by the time the leprechaun I get here. We done with the resolution. But make yourself a vision, make it plain, and put the work in that you need to make it happen. That's my advice for you. Okay, go ahead. I'm scared.
So I was just being funny before, but me and my kids, we have a whole bunch of businesses that we have planned that I'm going to bring out that is going to be very beneficial to a whole lot of people on the podcast and in the world. We did do candles before. We're going to bring back the candles. We're also going to bring back some new things. Y'all, I be on here kicking the shit and laughing, but don't think I'm crazy because I'm not. I be in the background building and empowering my kids. So we do have, excuse me, a whole lot of things that's coming out next year. Some of the things are going to come out at the beginning of the year. Some things are going to come out at the end of the year because we have to make money from the beginning of the year in order to get the things at the end of the year to work. But please support me and my babies. I'm raising 2 boys on my own. Not looking for sympathy, but just saying. That bitch is out here doing what she got to do.
Amen.
A lady is out here doing what she got to do.
There you go. Amen. All right. Yes. For real. Chas is amazing. She's an amazing person. She's an amazing mom. Her boys are great. She's doing a great job raising them, even though sometimes it don't feel like it. And she out here making things happen on her own, doing what she got to do. So that deserves a round of applause right there.
Stop it, because I'm going to cry.
He did. All right. Ken said, first he said, OP got to host a vision strategy session. I said it up. Hey, I'm good.
Right. We're game for that.
I'm good with it. And then he said, are they old enough to hunt?
They are, and they want to hunt. And I am actually looking for somebody that will take them to hunt. So Kevin, if you want to take them to hunt and you will allow me to go too, because I'm very picky about my babies.
Right.
So I'm going to go too. But if you're willing to show us, we're willing to go.
Yes. And then Sam said, yes, she is. Both of y'all are great humans. We appreciate that.
Yes. She has showed me so much.
I'm done with
Sunshine.
Go ahead. No, say what you're saying.
So I was gonna say, between Sunshine and my sister and a whole lot of my other friends, a lot of them were parents before I was a parent. Hold on, let me try to get sober. Okay. So a lot of my friends were parents before I was a parent. I learned a lot of my stuff from them. I learned a lot of their mistakes, and I knew what I was going to fix out of their mistakes from them. So if they ever tell me that I'm a good parent or I was better than them, it was because I learned it from them. My friends are amazing. They did it without a rule book, without a guidebook. They did it without even knowing that people needed therapy. And a lot of my friends have amazing kids that are going to grow up and be amazing adults. I learned that from them. I'm only great because of them.
Not only, but yeah, because you're a great person. You have to give yourself credit too.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean,
yeah, you gotta give yourself credit. We great people. Sometimes we're a little misled, but we great people. All right, we way past time, but we appreciate you guys for joining like you did, especially all the comments. Everything has been great. If you have not watched Best Man Final Chapter, I'm not gonna keep doing this. If you have not watched Best Man Final Chapter, please do so before next week. I can't. Please do so before next week, because we're going to discuss all things Best Men, and we also going to analyze a lot of the things that has been said in social media about what has been said or portrayed within Best Man. I'm trying my best, y'all. So please make sure you watch it. Be ready for next week. A couple of you, if you want to get on and discuss it with us, please let us know in our inbox as well. I think we actually already told Kevin we was going to have him on, and I think we forgot to follow up, so that was our bad. But a couple of y'all want to get on and have a conversation about it as well. Let us know. We happy to have you guys on. And I don't know. And we appreciate you guys so much. I'm not paying her no attention. I'm gonna end it. Y'all guys have a good week. We see you next week. Bye. Bye.
Kevin and Bird, bye. Bye. Bye.